at like 5 in the morning, and I pulled him like, wake up, wake up, wake up. I found out like it's positive, and he was like shocked for a minute, like he wasn't understanding what was going on, and then he was like jumping out of joy. Like we both were very happy, at the same time a bit nervous, like it's a new thing, like something new is coming into our lives.
It was very nice. I couldn't actually feel what was going on, and we jumped out of joy. It probably took us a week for us to calm down a little bit, and we were very excited to actually have the sonograms, right? So because we will see how the baby is growing inside, we wanted to hear the heartbeat. It was all that experience. It's unbelievable. We went through a lot of emotions, and then we saw the baby on the sonogram. I think that was very, very happy moment for us. We saw the baby moving around. Then we were waiting to see what's the gender. So we never thought it should be a boy, it should be a girl. We were more like, we will be like, anything would be really nice, but both of us wanted a girl and we couldn't wait. Some people wait for 9 months, and we are not that kind of people where we can wait for 9 months. We asked the doctor and she said it's a girl.
It was my birthday, so it was like a big thing for me on that day. It was like a very big gift, as both of us wanted like a girl. We were like very, very excited and jumping out of joy when I found out it was a girl. Like I was almost jumping at the hospital, and she started growing and my bum started growing, and I was like this huge, and she was so tiny when she was born.
All the kickings and all that stuff which were happening in the stomach. So I was really excited. I think I'm not the one who is bearing all the pain, so it's fun for me. But not for my wife probably here. So she was going through a lot of emotions. Everybody knows that there is a lot of hormones. I was seeing all those things going through her. She's crying, she's feeling happy, a lot of things happening at the same time. But I was really looking forward for the kickings. As the baby grew, I could see her kicking in the stomach and a lot of things happening. So it was very nice, and a lot of joy moments until the baby was born.
Doctor gave me a due date of April 1st, which I didn't want to happen. I was praying like either before or after, and she was there for until 41 weeks, and she was born on April 9. And I was pregnant for 41 weeks, like carrying her, hardly able to walk. Like after my 40th week, I was very hard to walk.
And I think she was in labor probably for what?
More than 12 hours.
12 hours.
Yeah, 16 hours, I think.
So finally came the time when the baby is coming out, and I was there with a friend actually, and we were both there trying to like, you can do it kind of a situation where we are trying to encourage her to do it, and the doctor came and there she comes within like a minute. It was not much time, so the baby came out within a minute and I couldn't control, so I was the first one to hold her, and I had tears in my eyes. I did not cry aloud, but I had tears in my voice with joy. And I couldn't leave her side basically. At that point, I didn't even see my wife probably for like almost 3 or 4 hours. I didn't know what she was doing or anything. I was just by her side, and if the doctors took her for washing or anything, I was just like by the baby, trying to see what's happening and everything, and not caring anything about my wife at that point. It was funny, my wife complains about it now, like she complains that you don't care about me. So I guess it's true. not care, but I care more about my daughter, I guess, right now. We went through a lot of names. We went through a process of eliminating names, and we finalized 2 or 3 names. And finally, we thought like when she was born, we will look at the baby and then name her. And that's how we picked Anika as the name, because we felt that is the right name for the baby. one of the lucky things is I was with my baby for the first 9 months every day without. I was working from home. I would say I was very lucky in that way that I can spend all the moments. One of the things, Shailaja doesn't know this. One of my wishes is when I wake up, I want to see somebody to be by my side smiling, and that's my daughter essentially. So that's my thing is I want to wake up, somebody by my side, look at me and smile when they wake up. And it's the best thing is that's what she does all the time. Whenever she wakes up, even from like very young age, the first thing she does is she smiles. Anika smiles first, then she gives a hug, she kisses, she sleeps on me, and then she wakes up. It's like a routine we had for almost a year and a half. So those are some of the beautiful moments I had when she was so small, but she still does all those lovely things. She grew up very fast. I knew that babies grew very fast, so I wanted to spend time, but still I would like to go back to some of those times where she was just still not crawling. She was trying to do a lot of fun stuff. She was trying to roll around. So I wish now still, right? So hopefully we want to do again for the second baby. So we have that opportunity still, I guess. But I don't know. Those moments would never come back. So there are several of those moments where she was crawling. She was trying to walk. We had walkers where she could just run around the home. We have some funny videos of her doing some throwing up and making funny faces because she doesn't like some food. So she was like doing lots of funny activities when she was doing all that stuff.
started planning everything since she was 9 months old. And it can be cake, decor, like a hall, like everything. Like we took like enough time for each thing. And it was like an amazing big party. And we had like almost 40 cousins come all over from the US to celebrate our first birthday with us. Cousins, it was like a wedding at home. Except for mehendis at hands, everything was like a wedding. It looked like a wedding. And at the party, we even had a dole guy come and do the dole, and it was like a sangeet or some event going on. All our friends were like, it's like a wedding. We have never seen such a kind of birthday party, and every one of us enjoyed a lot.
A lot of fun for the birthday, and time was flying. She started walking, she started running around the home. She wanted to climb stairs.
So we decided like we would send her, and almost the days came, like, you know, when she's gonna leave, and then my husband decided like he's gonna go along with her. He couldn't send her all along with my parents, so he traveled along with her and dropped her in India, stayed with her for a couple weeks, and made sure she was settled down and she's happy back. I mean, he's back, but his whole heart is like he left it with her, like both of us though, but like, I can see it in him.
So one of the funny things, it's not funny, but so again we almost spent, I think, 3 months trying to see whether we want to leave with the baby in India or not. We were like writing what is the positives, what is the negatives, trying to see, balance things to say how many positives are there, how many negatives are there, for us to say it's the right thing for us to do. But again, we wanted her to be happy more than us, so we made that choice. But the choice was easy, but when I was coming back right at the airport, I was holding her and I couldn't look back at her. I did not even see one time back because I was pretty sure I will cry to hell if I look at back. So I just walked into the airport and then did not look back at her. And we spent almost 5 months without
counting
her.
days. We really had a calendar, like we were counting days every day. And like at least like when it came to a month, it was like really every day we used to look at the calendar and see like another 20 more days, 19 days. It's like a countdown for us, like when we see her. And like when we saw her like after 5 months, we almost had tears in our eyes, both of us, like out of joy. And she was like so much grown up. She's so tall now. She talks everything, like anything she talks, and she has lots and lots of questions all the time.
So yeah, everything is a question now. Then we planned for her second birthday. So the way we did was we wanted her to have fun with grandparents, and then we wanted to celebrate the second birthday with the grandparents in India
And the family.
And then get her back with us after the birthday. So that's where we are now. So we had a good celebration for her second birthday. We had a lot of fun, lot of family and friends came over in India.
This is your first step. Light is caught in your eyes. Heartbeat to the rhythm of the city streets. Can you feel it? Can you feel it? This beautiful world together, moving in the same direction. It's happening. Everyone's connecting. Can you feel it? Can you feel it? We are reaching.
Anika, we want you to be a fun, caring and loving person. Like very strong, right? Like this world, I would not say it's harsh, but there's a lot of people around, and you should be like going along with a lot of fun with people. That is what would actually get you to be gelling along with people and be successful, because successful you only can get if you are actually close to people. The more close to your people, the more successful you can be. So I would request, or I would say basically, always develop the skill or the personality for you to be actually go along with people, whatever may be the scenario, right? Always keep smiling, keep actually talking to people, keep smiling, and you already do that right now at the age of 2. So I would say you should continue that for the rest of your life, and keep smiling. And you know already how to deal with people, so I'm pretty sure you actually will do that when you grow old.
We
So
want you to be very independent.
yeah, be very independent and be very successful in whatever you
Continue
do.
being like what you are right now, like how dealing with people. Like I know you deal with people very nicely. Like make everyone happy.